Hey guys, so today's motivational minute. You guys have been sending in some questions to me, so thank you so much. And today I want to answer one of your questions. And the question is, when should I leave my job? Well, the first thing that I want to say is I'm going to tell you kind of a little bit about my story and when I left my job, but I'm not telling anybody that they should leave their job because nobody can tell you when it's time for you to leave your job. Only you will know. And let me tell you, it will become very clear. So, from my own personal experience, for me, honestly, every single morning I was waking up with the feeling that I was being called for something greater, that I was being called to do something different. And then the most random things would happen. I would get in my car, get ready to go to work. And I use my car kind of as a library. Like I use that as an opportunity to listen to educational podcasts, CDs, like anything that'll help me kind of get to the next level. That's what I do in my car. And so it would be randomly like I would choose a podcast and then the person on the podcast would be talking about, the nothing changed in my life until I left my job, or I tried to start this business and I tried to make money with the business and nothing happened until I left my job. And then I would call one of my mentors and just be talking to them, just regular talking, and they would say, Tammy, when you gonna leave that job? And I'm like, where's that coming from? Right? So literally it just felt like I personally believe that God works through people. And so for me, it was just like everywhere I went, it was like I was getting the same message over and over and over again. People that I looked up to, speakers that I admired, I would be listening to their bios or listening to them talk about their success track. And every single time, it was the same message of like nothing really changed until I left my job, because you can't give 50% effort and expect to get 100% results. So you have to be full in. So for me, that was one side of it. And then the other side was just the most random things started happening at work. Like just the most random stuff, stupid stuff that just made me feel like, why am I here? I just felt like it was, nails in the coffin, like little things like people getting upset over maybe like a misspelled word in an email or something like that. Now, you guys all know I'm not necessarily the most detail-oriented person. But, so, nobody's perfect. I make mistakes. I will admit that. But sometimes I would notice like the level at which people, and I was just like, this is not where I'm supposed to be. No, it's not. And so for me, it just became clear because it was all I could think about, and it just became more and more clear that where I was no longer where I was supposed to be. So I'm here to tell you, you will know it's time to leave your job when you can't think about anything else. You will know that it's time to leave your job when you go ahead and start taking steps into your dreams. It shouldn't be something you're just sitting around thinking about. You should be creating plans. You should be saving money. You should be like in my opinion, what you are passionate about should consume you so much that leaving your job should almost like feel like it's just common sense. That's my advice. And I hope that motivates you in some way to step into your dreams. So my thing for you today is make sure, just guys, create an exit strategy. That's what I always teach to all of my clients. If you want to leave your job, if you want to step out and do something different, the plan begins with an exit strategy. Create that extra strategy today. All right. See you next time.